12:22 on this Valentine's afternoon across the valley. Windy and a bit warm. A lot of warm temperatures blowing up the next couple of days, but probably the windiest day might actually be today. If you've been outside, the sky kind of looks like here. We have some high clouds, a little bit of a few clouds beneath that, but generally enough thinness to the clouds to allow sunshine to get through and warm us today. Getting warmer Friday and maybe even Saturday. We could be talking about some areas maybe up around 90 degrees, especially in the upper valley, but a little cooler by Sunday with a cold front rolling in, but not a strong one. And temperatures able to be knocked down a little bit as we get into early next week with another front. But 73 in Weslaco, 75 in Harlingen, 76 in Brownsville. A warm, somewhat warm day across the valley. It'll be around 80 this afternoon, but the wind is getting kind of gusty. Not so much in Starr County. Winds are very light the farther west you go, but once you get into especially the lower valley, winds are right now gusting to 37 miles per hour in Harlingen and Raymondville, 36 in Brownsville. Wind gusts about closer to 25 miles per hour in much of Hidalgo County. So this evening, we showed you before the break, your Valentine's looks dry, but could be rather windy to start the evening. So if you just got all prettied up, got the hair done and everything, might still be a little windy initially, but things should calm down more as the evening goes on. And it could be getting cloudy very, very late tonight. So again, your Valentine's evening looking dry. Temperature at dinner time, if you say roughly 7:30, 8 o'clock, about 69 degrees. Partly cloudy skies, loving that weather. It's a temperature we can all enjoy this evening for Valentine's Day across the valley with dry conditions and not too humid out there. Satellite and radar shows clouds, high thin clouds rolling in, coming in from the north, but again, not enough thickness to the clouds to cause any rain or block out much of the sun. So future track this afternoon, still a decent amount of sun getting through, but kind of a high overcast, a high thin overcast, kind of breezy or windy as the day goes on and into early this evening as well. We may be kind of partly cloudy this evening. The low clouds could form very late tonight, so wouldn't be surprised if you wake up tomorrow morning, maybe a few spots of some lower clouds or maybe some patchy fog, but your best chance of fog would probably be right at the coast, maybe right along the coast or over some of the bay waters around South Padre Island. There might be a little fog tomorrow morning especially, but something to watch out for. Tomorrow, though, looks like a warm day. Temperatures probably warmer than today by several degrees. We could be in the upper 80s, maybe even around 90 in some areas. Friday night we'll be getting a little more humid, and Saturday will be even a little bit more muggy, but kind of warm again. Temperatures could easily be into the 80s, maybe hitting 90 degrees again on Saturday. By Sunday, there is a little bit of a weak front trying to come in by mid to late morning, so this computer model kind of runs out before that time frame, but it may drop temperatures some by the tail end of your weekend, but not a big blast of cold air coming in to finish the weekend. Not anything like it was last weekend on Saturday when it was cold and wet. But here are future track temperatures of the next day or two. If you look at this afternoon, we're mostly in the 70s and lower 80s. By this evening, again, right around 68, 69, 70 degrees for Valentine's evening plans. And then late tonight, it doesn't cool off too much because we still have a light breeze around, higher humidity, maybe only down the low 60s for lows in many areas. But then tomorrow at this time, we should be even warmer, around 80 degrees or warmer at noon. And then look at these numbers by tomorrow afternoon. Some areas you get west of about US 281 in Hidalgo County, and it could be hitting 90 degrees or hotter in parts of the upper valley. So a little hotter for Friday, and plus we're turning up the humidity too, which means Friday evening, if you have plans, it will be a bit warmer with temperatures later in the evening stuck in the 70s. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast today, near 80, mostly sunny or partly sunny skies, we'll call it, depending on how thick these clouds are. They're kind of thin, but breezy or windy day, and then down to 63 tonight. And the first 1-5 7-day forecast, highs back up to 88 tomorrow, but remember some areas might hit 90 degrees, especially from about McAllen and Mission westward into Starr County. That could be true again on Saturday with partly sunny skies, and then Sunday a weak front comes in. Temperatures could fall back into the 80s, maybe the upper 70s, but a small, very small, like a 10% chance of a sprinkle or shower when the front rolls through. President's Day, if you have that day off for a 3-day weekend, there might be a couple of light rain showers, and then a second front could drop temperatures more by Wednesday. We'll be tracking those changes in your first 1-5 forecast.